Hello and welcome to Getting Started with Payhip. This will be section 1, account setup basics. So as you can see here, I have an email address and a password kind of already saved. And then I'm going to click log in. Oh, look at that. That's the first time I've ever seen a CAPTCHA. Fun times. I guess they are upgrading their systems. So this is your currently empty dashboard. This will populate with products, other fun things once you've gotten things set up. The first things I find the most important here are going to be settings, marketing, and customers, because this is where you're going to find everything from if you need to create shipping, taxes, a bunch of different other fun stuff. So we'll get started and we clicked on settings underneath account. This is your store. This is going to be your store name, your link, your Payhip link. You can link to Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, and then you'll click Save. Payment details, it links to PayPal and Stripe. You can enter here underneath statement description a maximum of 11 characters, whatever you want to show up on account statements. For your customer. Caveat here with these two payments, if you intend to offer a subscription of sorts, you're going to need to link Stripe. Payhip makes it super, super easy here to, if you don't have a Stripe account, you can just sign up for Stripe. PayPal, you have to already have a PayPal account set up. Personally, I had PayPal linked until I created my subscription, and then I created the Stripe and then unlinked PayPal altogether. So now everything just kind of goes through Stripe for me. Billing and invoices is just your subscription plan with Payhip. Payhip videos are not included with the above plans. So we'll go ahead and open that and just kind of pay attention to that in a second here. Oh, I apologize. Payhip is being super duper slow at the moment. So, nope, can't even look at that while we wait. This isn't the first time this has happened this week. I couldn't tell you what's happening aside from possibly growing pains. I'm not inside Payhip, so I couldn't tell you. So here you add your store address and then tax rates. You need to list a physical store location because it's used to calculate U.S. tax rates. And then for add tax rates, you would select a country from the drop down, and then there are more advanced ways to do this. So let's go with United States. Continue. So here you can add taxes on specific products. In my personal case, it's physical products only, so we'll go ahead and select that. You can automatically calculate and apply U.S. taxes. Now what that's going to do is populate here. So it's auto-calculated tax. If you click Edit, you'll see automatically calculate and apply sales tax based on the rates from most frequently sold products in the United States. Tax rules are different by location, so please get in touch with a tax consultant if you have any questions. I personally do not recommend this because every state is different when it comes to taxes. So personally, what I do is I add the U.S. tax rate and I add it to physical products. And then here, I will select Florida because that's where I am located. So here it says state tax 6%, right? I edit this, and because my county is local tax rates here, the override is for zip codes, which kind of makes it super annoying and kind of tedious. So instead of doing that, I put my local tax rate because that's where I am registered to collect taxes. So in my case, it's 7.5%. So I'll go ahead and save that and then save those changes. 6% state tax and 1.5% for discretionary surtax. That's what they call it here in Florida. So here you would input your address, and then comes to my favorite parts here, the biggest reason I'm with Payhip, they automatically handle VAT, EU, and UK. They collect it and remit it on your behalf. You can choose to include taxes within product price. If you have an EU VAT company number, you can add that. And you can also opt to charge taxes on shipping rates. Again, in my county, I am required to do so, so that's what I do. Go ahead and remove this here. Shipping. If you intend to sell physical products such as signed paperbacks, signed hardcovers, swag, anything like that, you're going to go ahead and add where you're shipping from here. And then here is what I think is fun, because you get to choose, do you want to ship worldwide for the same price? Do you want to ship specifically to different countries? I currently ship everything to the United States just because I am US located and it's just cheaper to ship inside my own country. Canada and UK, I only ship book plates to right now until shipping prices become a little bit more reasonable, or I have enough orders to kind of be able to afford lowering the price a little bit and kind of take that hit. So here are your options for shipping. You could do flat rate, free shipping, based on order weight, or based on order total. Flat rate is super useful for things like priority flat rate, because then you can charge them what you would pay for the priority flat rate, or maybe add a couple dollars for your time, and if you have to go drop it off to the post office. So I currently actually have in my shop a free shipping offer where the minimum order total is $70, and it goes specific orders with a total price, and that would be basic shipping. So for me, that is medium mail. You can also specify a weight, or you can apply it to all orders. Order weight gives you shipping rate, so many pounds, another shipping rate, so many pounds. And there's a fallback rate, which is usually it's a flat rate here. Order total, same thing. You want to charge $10 for shipping on orders up to $50, and then $20 on shipping for orders $50.01 and above. And then the fallback rate again is another flat rate. For both order weight and order total, you can always add another rule. And I'll show you flat rate real quick here. You can do per order or per item. So if you wanted to charge, $2 per book, you could do that. If you wanted to charge flat rate, $8 per order for media mail, just to kind of cover yourself, plus include some extra insurance on that and other things, you can do that. So that's shipping. Advanced settings here gives you the ability to essentially watermark your PDF files if you want to upload PDF files, such like PDF books. It's another kind of layer of protection, if you will. You can choose to have notifications sent every time one of your products sells. This can probably start to clog your inbox the more sales you have. I personally use this inventory notifications option because I do manually enter my inventory in here. I also have it in Square, so I keep Square as my master and then kind of go back and forth between the two depending on the situation. You can limit maximum downloads for each file. You can link Google Analytics. You can link Facebook Pixel. There are some current issues going on with Google Analytics and privacy laws. So I need to brush up on those and figure out if I want to continue tracking Google Analytics now or not. I do have it on my website, but that's that. And then the store units, checkout settings, you can redirect them to a very specific page. You can have them any product in their cart or a very specific product. You can collect their first and last name during digital product checkout. You can display your own questions for customers to answer during checkout. I use this because I offer signed paperbacks. So I have it selected for should have any specific product in their cart, and then I click continue. It doesn't let me do that. So you have to actually add the checkout question, which is weird because it's not. Oh, sorry, it's not letting me do it because there's no products. So once products are added, it'll give you a little box for you to enter text in, and then a little box for them to enter text in. Mine says something like, if you're ordering signed paperbacks, or actually it's linked to paperbacks only. So it says, if you want it signed, if you want it personalized, let me know in this section here. If you choose to do courses, these are your different notification options. Logo, you can add your logo to your invoices and email receipts that customers receive. You can also add your business address. Customer account settings for digital and physical products. I don't really have any personal recommendations for this. I choose to say customer accounts are optional because I have subscriptions which require their own accounts anyway, because that's how they access their downloads. But they will have their own account so that they can log in, make another purchase, and all of their information saved. And then you can also customize that design for how that looks. I haven't checked a whole lot, but this is kind of minimal here. So this, I'm going to make a different module here. So settings would be this here. Subscriptions. This is what your customers will see. Card information, certificates, whatever notifications they have, and their account so they can delete it if they'd like to. So, oh, my bad. I didn't click the gear icon. So you see that gear icon down there, and this is where you can add. So as you can see, it's kind of minimal unless you really want to get into the custom CSS here. You can change colors, you can change the banner image, and that is essentially it here. It's a standard kind of, hey, this is what your account looks like when you go to log into anything that you have an account with where you're shopping. And then here's your email receipt, subject line, message, save settings. Login settings are for you. Developer is very important when it comes to linking BookFunnel, which will be its own couple-minute module, because there are steps specifically for BookFunnel that we'll get into, because you'll need this API key here, and you'll absolutely need this ping endpoint here. Like I said, another module. So we'll head on over to marketing here. This is where you get to add all of your customer incentives, different coupons, social discounts, which you will need to link to Facebook for, as well as if you have your store linked to your subdomain on your website, which I do, so I can't use social discounts. Trying to remember where to find that. That might actually be under customers. We'll look at that in a second there. Well, okay then. So here we have, social discounts, affiliates. You can have an affiliate program. The caveat here is you are responsible for paying the affiliates yourself. And I got to tell you, I've done the research. For me, not having an assistant, it's not really all that worth it, because it's a little time consuming. Plus it's going to cost you a little extra to find the system that works for you to pay out your affiliates. Mailing lists. This is where you're going to sync things like MailerLite. Their current integrations are ActiveCampaign, Aweber, Campaign Monitor, ConvertKit, Drip. All of these fun options. I personally use MailerLite, so that's the only one I have experience with. However, looks like for all of these, all you need is the API key. So I can show you, with the exception of ActiveCampaign, apparently. I don't know anything about Aweber, but I can show you kind of the back end of MailerLite, which is also going to be its own module. And then we've got cross-selling. So once you have products uploaded, you can have 2 products before setting up cross-sell, at which point customers will see other products and that you can offer a discount on. So you buy book 1 and I'm going to give you, a 20% discount on book 2, and then it goes on from there. So you can cross-sell that way. There is a referral program. You can kind of incentivize your customers. They get a discount code. Their friends get a discount code. They can share it, that kind of thing. Upgrade just encourages your buyers to upgrade a product. Haven't really looked at this because I personally don't have any upgrades, and then there's upgrade discounts and such. So we have their help article here, but it does come with super handy dandy videos. So I really enjoy that about their help articles. Plus, the videos are kind of short, sweet, bite-sized, easy to follow. Under customers, you'll see your customers and what they order. You'll see your subscribers who sign up to your email. You can send out email updates to your customers. Caveat here is you are unable to save them or schedule them. So it's kind of like an on-the-fly type email. Sales reports, you'll be able to download those, and then followers if you choose to allow followers of your store. So we're going to head over here to products. This is what it looks like to add your first product. Once you have actually added a product, you'll see the list start to populate, and then the different options populate there as well. And then we've got the store here. You can launch the store builder. You can post blog posts, and this is where you're going to link your own domain. So in my case, I have a subdomain set up, and it's, shop.mywebsite.net. So you can connect that existing domain. You would follow their instructions for your provider like GoDaddy or Bluehost. I am with SiteGround. I ran into some issues, and SiteGround is amazing. They have 24/7 customer support, and I chatted with them online, and they're like, yeah, so you just need to fix this. And I did, and everything worked out super well. Usually takes about 24 to 48 hours just to make sure that it connects. If it doesn't connect after 48 hours, you can reach out to your site host help. So GoDaddy, Bluehost, HostGator, whoever that is, if this is something you choose to do. Then here we have analytics. So once you add products, you can filter by all products or individual products. And then the viewing options are custom, last year, 6 months, 7 days, and 30 days. So you'll see daily sales, daily views, top 10 visitor sources. The visits map is cool because it's always fun to look at, where people are coming from to see your shop. And then these are Payhip notes that analytics do not include the visits that you personally make when you're logged in. So every time you want to check your shop, make sure it looks okay from a customer perspective. You're not logged as a visitor. So that's always an awesome thing. So from there, we're going to head back to the dashboard. And in our next module, I am going to show you how to add your first product.